So we're on question number 21 here, and it just asks us to evaluate each expression. So here we have log base 4 of 64 equals some number. Like before, we have a base of 4, so that would be in our base. 4 to some value, we'll just leave a question mark there, is going to give us 64 equals 64. Now, what could this value be? Well, we can write this out as 4 times 4. That gives us 16. This would be also known as 4 squared because we're multiplying 4 by itself, not once, but twice. But 16 doesn't equal 64. Instead, we can just do 4 times 4 times 4. 4 times 4 is 16. So 16 times 4, what's that? 64. And what is this here? It's multiplying 4 by itself 3 times. So that would mean it'd be 4 to the third. So our question mark that we've been questioning this entire time is simply 3. So 3 is what our answer would be. Number 23 asks a similar question. It says log base 4 of 16 equals, we'll call this one x. So it's saying 4 to some power x is going to give us 16. Go down here, 4 to the x power is going to give us 16. And as we know, 4 to the first, that doesn't equal 16, that's just 4. 4 to the second, that would equal 4 times 4, and 4 times 4 equals 16. So our answer here would be 2. Question 25, very similar. This one's a little bit longer, not really, but we have log base 5 of 125. So this would equal our value, whichever x would be. This is what we're trying to find here. So 5 to some value, raised to some value, 5 raised to some value is going to give us our 125. Now, as we know, 5 to the first, well, that's just 5. 5 to the second, that would equal 5 times 5, multiplying 5 twice, 1, 2. That would give us 25. But 5 to the third equals 5 times 5 times 5, which equals 25 times 5, which equals 125. So is 125 our answer? No, 125 is up here. 3 is our answer, because we were trying to find 5 to some power, which is now 3, which would give us 125. So we know 5 to the third equals 125. 3 would be our answer here. Now, I skipped ahead a little bit here. We're on question 31. It says simplify each expression. Here we have 12 to the log, or 12 to the exponent of log base 12 of 144. This is in our exponent now, log base 5 of 125. We could say this as being, we can simplify this. Let's figure out what this exponent up here would be. So we have log base 12 of 144. This is telling us 12 we can set this equal to x, by the way. We're trying to find x, right? This is what we're trying to find. We have 12 to some power is going to give us 144. Now 12 to the first is just 12. That doesn't equal 144. 12 to the second equals 12 times 12, which if you know your multiplication rules, this would be 144. Now is 2 our answer? Would we say this is our answer? No. That's just the answer for this entire exponent. So we can move this down here. Now instead of writing log base 12 of 144 in our exponent, we can just put 2, because we just found that right here when we wrote out 12 squared equals 144, because we're trying to get 12 to some power. So 12 squared, whoa, we already wrote that over here. We can say that equals 12 times 12, which equals 144. Now question 33, similar question. It asks us x to the exponent of log base x of 72. So here we can try and work on our exponent up here first. We have log base x of 72. This is telling us, we can set this equal to x. This is telling us x to some power is going to give us 72. Just like the little circular model here. Now, in this case, x to some power, trying to find some power to give us 72. Now, this doesn't make a lot of sense here, because how are we supposed to get x to equal 72? Well, if you used what you learned from the last problem here, we had a base of 12 up here, and in our exponent, we had a log, but then also another base of 12. And our answer to our problem was 144, which was right here. This is a very similar expression here. X to some power with another base of an x from a log, another base of an x, should give us 72. That's because these problems are really similar. We had a base of 12 here. We had a base of 12 here. We have a base of x here. We have a base of x here. The problem ended us getting 144. The problem is going to end us over here getting us 72.